Good evening, and welcome back to 2D4, a live play D&D stream here on Twitch. I'm the host, David. I am joined by my friends Daniel,
Hello.
Connor,
Howdy.
Noah,
Howdy.
Ichi,
Yo.
and our host for the night, Nate.
Hello.
This is our fifth episode, and we last left off at... We just completed one of the bounty board quests, the rats in the basement of the tanner, that you utilized the dragon baby that you have to freeze most of them solid, not actually kill them outright.
It was an effective method.
It was a very effective method, absolutely. But with that job complete, your secondary job was noted that it was only available at night, as that's when the disturbances that it had described took place in the market square. With this in mind, you all decided to go out hunting for the day, or to rest and recuperate, or do spell work if needed. So, with that, we're going to pick up with the lion and the rabbit heading out into the woods. Actually, what we're actually going to pick up with is we're going to pick up with our druid that we missed. Yes, that we missed last week. Michi,
Yo.
you had left early in the morning before anybody else had woken up from the tavern. Staying for any lengthy period of time in a confined cityscape does not go well with you and your proclivities to want to be in nature itself.
Yeah.
So, knowing this, you walked out, and as you're walking towards, you just go into the forest just to, some space. In your walk to the forest, you had come across a bounty board about a beast encroaching on hunting ground territory, and it was threatening the local hunters and farmers. With this in mind, you had taken the bounty for it, and gone to the woods. We meet up with you as you have gotten the beast calmed and have essentially gotten it to leave.
Okay.
It is a massive panther-like beast with a two-split tail, and it is covered in bone protrusions. It is pacing back and forth as it begins to slowly wander away from you, and this is where we meet up with you.
Okie. Is there a way to check whether I can really incapacitate this monster, or if it's way too high level for me, or is there just not?
You could make if you wanted to make a nature check to determine what it is and how you might handle it, or an animal handling check if you just wanted to try and see if you could calm it immediately. Oh yeah. This beast looks like a much larger form of the same beast that you met in the first episode that we did in the forest that had the fungal growth all over it. It looks like a displacer beast, but much larger and much more aggressive looking. With normal displacer beasts, you know that a good tactic to dissuade them from attacking is an honest just stand your ground, just stand tall and look them down, because they are predatorial hunters. They aren't fighters or scrappers. This thing just looks at you, pacing back and forth.
So there will be no way, like the last time, there's no way to like calm it.
You don't think so, no. You could get it to leave. That nature check, you know, if you, with a good enough animal handling check, you could get it to leave. But you're not sure what might come if you don't, if it's not that great of a check.
And nuggets.
It is still pacing, shoulders tensing. But you standing there firm, and it still. It will take its prey that it has gained for today, and it will go back into the woods. You watch as it turns around, and it, with its claws, it begins dragging a deer carcass back into the woods, away from everybody else.
Is that all I was supposed to do? Like the bounty? Did it say kill or?
It simply said to deal with, however you saw fit.
So is this a mission accomplished? Do I go back? Do I get money?
You're not certain.
Oh.
But this is where we meet up with you when you hear a set of footsteps about a good 100 or so feet. Not exactly trying to be quiet, just on a walk. And we cut to the rabbit and the lion. Walking up to the woods, trying to get to either a river or whatever you're planning on hunting or fishing for the day.
I'm telling you, if we get there soon enough, we can either fish or we can catch some of the smaller game that's here for the morning rivers. Whichever one you wish to pursue together, unless you want to make it a competition.
Okay with whatever. Or do we want to see if we can find our magic friend?
Oh, she did say she was going to the forest.
What was her name again?
So you know? Or you were asking Curie?
I was asking Kiri.
Mycena.
Mycena, okay. Well, we can go hunting and see if we find her on the way. What is your normal hunting strategy for smaller game?
Well, I'd like to see if I could find some kind of either small den or something that a smaller animal might stay in and set up a trap by the entrance, whether it be just a simple snare or even this this metal trap here, the tooth trap. Put a little bell on it, maybe. Let me know once it's been triggered. And once that's done, maybe look for some birds or go to the rivers for some fish or other smaller games.
Are there any birds flying around?
Walking up to the forest, you can't really see them because there's not really like much of a skyline to see over the trees, but you can definitely hear all sorts of wildlife, birds included amongst the canopy.
Well, sounds like it'll be good hunting.
If
Let's.
both of you want to make, we call this survival checks for hunting.
Okay.
I love it.
Be it whether you're just a big dude, your normal hunting path is like where we had met you. Your normal hunting path is up and amongst the mountains. So this being your first time down and in like a lowland forest, at least in a while, you're one too many mistakes stepping on branches or just not having any luck with any traps that you set up. Curie, on the other hand, Oaksis, you get sight of a fox that's rolling through the forest, and it's just doing its thing, and you're like, all right, cool. You line up the arrow on it, and just hear, it's pinned to the ground with an arrow from Curie's bow.
Good shot.
Thank you. You gotta be a little quicker than that, though. Little bugger almost got away.
It's not like the wild colored animals that you're used to, Curie. It's a normal fox that is a bright orange.
Well, I mean, it's the color I'm used to, but this is a normal color.
Why, yes, it's a fox.
Well, it's not often we get a normal orange-colored fox in my forests.
It's true.
Mycena, you're walking through the forest when you hear the sound of an arrow hit something and a yip of an animal.
But we are not in your forest.
I think you are in my forest. Like, bruh. Is there a way I could, like, stealth? Or can I use stealth to approach?
Oh yeah, Wood Elf, absolutely. Considering you gain, like, bonuses to your stealth or something in, like, light obscurement, which the forest would absolutely be, like, light obscurement, so yeah.
How do I add the bonus or whatever? Or does it automatic?
It affects the DC that you have to meet, so just roll it, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think it's less you try to be stealthy, but your want to help an animal that may or may not be hurt supersedes your want to be stealthy.
Okay.
Curie and Oaksis, before you can even reach the fox that Curie had pinned, you watch as Mycena comes like through like the darkness of the trees and is like at the ground where the fox is.
Just out of instinct, not recognizing that it's her friend at first, Curie is gonna pitch up like an oi oi oi, that's my kill. You stay away from that. Your wait, Mycena?
Yo, Fury? Why are y'all trying to hurt this animal? Like, this isn't the beast that's been bothering the people here.
That is a
What
beast.
are y'all doing?
Well,
Yes, you
we're not
just
trying
missed
to
it.
hurt it. We definitely did it.
The goal of the hunt is not to hurt the animal; it's to give it a quick death. Torture for an animal is against everything that I believe in as a hunter.
But didn't you have enough meat pies? Wasn't there enough?
The meat pies were good, and I want more. But they go so good with the alcohol, and she won't let me have any more.
Maybe she'll make you a fox meat pie.
Fair enough. You make a good point.
Well,
What are you doing out here?
Trying to get a bounty. But I think I failed.
What do you
I'm
mean?
not sure. Well, there's a beast that's been... The beast that's been bothering, I guess, the area or the people around here, and they wanted it to be dealt with.
Dealt with as in... Did you hunt it?
Eh,
have the-
not really.
Do you have the page?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. It's right here. I don't know that the bounty was.
Here,
it is. You have
Is that
it.
the
It's-
same half? Or the other half?
It looks like the other half of the torn paper off the bounty board that y'all found.
Wait a second. I think I have the other half right here. Let me... Where... There it is, right here. Just line up the halves together. So,
Can we get a clarification on what it read again?
Yeah.
It was a dire displacer beast. A normal displacer beast is problem enough if it encroaches on hunting grounds. This being a dire beast, which Oxus would know is a corrupted and much more large and vicious version of the original form of itself.
I mean, if you're trying to deal with this, you probably should get some help. Karen, I can help, but even then, quite a formidable monster.
Perhaps you're right.
But definitely,
If
if it's
y'all-
terrorizing the people around here, we have to get rid of it. We can't let it hurt other people.
The three of y'all out in the forest want to make survival checks. All three of you, and we'll do an average roll.
okay.
Nice. Nice. All right. So yeah, cut away from y'all as y'all go about hunting this beast, and we'll go back towards the city, towards Mihangil and Moon. Where are y'all, boys?
Moon.
One thing, just because I have to say this out here. Baja Blast and Tequila has no right being this good.
Last.
I resent that. Moon would probably be, probing Mahangil with questions of just, he says he's full elf, yet he looks to appear to be half elf, and just kind of basically getting the rundown on that. If Mahangil's so inclined to talk about that.
Probably not yet. He's a bit uncomfortable with it. But
Okay.
you do have what you gained from the surface thoughts previously.
That
about
you
how
are truly.
I am truly a high elf, and it's the tower that has corrupted my birth.
Gotcha. Okay. The Moon will just quietly go back to reading, writing, making notes, and everything like that.
At some point, Mihongul approaches Moon and tells him, I have this... I hate to ask you for help.
Yeah.
I have this arrow, and I believe it to be magical, but I don't know what it is. What about it is magical? What effects it has?
I can... If you're asking me to cast the Identify spell, sorry to tell you I don't have it. But, I trained in Arcana, so I might be able to decipher from that.
Man, I really thought you'd have identified.
No. Again, as bookish as he is, no. He doesn't... He
That's
doesn't go out of
exactly
his
why
way.
I assumed you would.
No, he doesn't go out of his way to, he reads more than he, puts his hand on things. Again, he stays cooped up, so he has no use for that. Everything he needs identified as...
Where are y'all? Are y'all in Colette's bar, or where?
Moon probably would be that, or, upstairs in the,
Yeah.
at her place.
Okay.
So, would I be able to roll Arcana for that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. 18?
It is absolutely giving off magical auras and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait,
gotta
actually,
find
hang
out.
on. I need to manage my spells, so maybe
Let me find-
I do get
Go ahead.
another spell.
Yeah, if you want to take it, you can. You don't have to.
Identify is not a sorcerer spell, though.
It's not?
No.
What the hell? Man, I took Identify as a bard. I was just trying to like build up this roleplay thing about trying to build up the relationships between the characters.
Well,
You're
hold
building
on.
a relationship right now.
Hey, hold on. Give me a second. Let me go with this roll, and then I'll take you someplace. Jesus. Hey,
I'll take
Hey,
you on a little
so-
trip.
Moon. Your natural magical essence with whatever gives you your power allows you. It affords you some form of like when you make an Arcana check for something like this. It affords you some form of detect magic when you're like intensely studying an object. It's not actually detect magic, but you can tell that it is in fact very potently magical with under the school of transmutation, but it is incomplete and unfinished. You're not sure what else is involved in it, but you know it's not done, whatever this is.
Okay, I would relay that to Mahangil.
I thank him for his aid in helping me determine what the hell this thing is.
Also, with that Arcana check, Moon, you know while you may not be able to identify it,
Mm-hmm.
there might be someone that you know who can.
Are you referring to what's his name?
Deal.
Artyom?
Yes.
Artie.
Artie. Would Artie be able to take a crack at it?
You'd imagine so.
I mean, I feel Artie
At
might
the
be
very
more-
least, he's someone who could. You would imagine.
I think Artie might be a bit more equipped than I to see what this sort of thing is.
Alright. Well, I suppose we ought to pay him a visit at some point then.
You guys have got the time, right?
I think
It's
so.
just-
Yeah,
they just hunting, so if whenever y'all want to go throughout the day, y'all can. If y'all want to go do it now, we can, or I can cut back to the hunting party.
Yeah, we can go.
We go see Artie.
Hongo, if you want to make an investigation check, for both of you.
Absolutely.
House is gone.
Wait.
And is what you needed, so you got lucky. Moon, you throw your hand on Mihongil's chest right before you get to the warehouse. Be like, I did it. And you remember
Traps.
the incredulous amount of traps that are in front of this building.
Artie, are you home?
The
call-
small,
Yeah, I was about
the
to say
small
call this
attached,
thing.
yeah, the small attached cottage next to onto the warehouse. You look through the you can see through the window. There's the kiddo Dorian looking through the window, looking at you, and he puts up the signs you see him like the sign for like one moment, and you can hear out in front of you. You just hear. He just gives you the thumbs up sign, like saying they're all good to go.
Mm-hmm. I think we are able to enter. And then,
Cautiously. trying
yeah,
to-
Moon is gonna let you go first by all means, just to make
you
sure
know-
if anything sets off, it's on you.
The spectral hand reaches out like 15 feet away from the door and it tries the door.
It's a heavy door. It's going to take a bit more than that.
Okay. Well, so much for that. And then I go and try the door.
It opens. It's really just the traps that stop people from coming in. But you open the door and you see Artyom at one of the benches is currently working on the teleporting book that y'all had seen previously. And he seems to have it accidentally in a portal loop. It already was falling, hitting the table, disappearing, falling, hitting the table. Is now doing so at a rapid pace.
Ooh.
Now we're thinking with portals type of.
I take it it's not supposed to be doing that?
I don't know what this is. Ooh, I will figure that out later. It does not look like it's going to do anything. It's not gaining any more momentum. It looks like it's reached terminal, but this is going to go poorly if anybody gets in the way. Alright. Yes, what can I help you with?
I have this arrow, and I know it's magical.
And it's out your hand.
Okay.
Listen, Colette brings me things to look at for identification. I know what you're here for. It's fine. Okay. You could help me with this. Okay. Have these 2 books. You take this one, and he hands you this massive tome. It looks like it's like somewhere like 600 pages, and it's like old leather-bound, yellow papyrus-looking tome. And he pulls out what looks to be like a notepad for himself, and he sketches the item, and then now, like, does what or anything you found out? It does what, or it is and magical? What sort of magic does it give off?
Moon said it was.
Transmutation.
Right. And is it partial or complete or what?
Oh, whoops! Don't mind that. I'm trying to fix stuff.
He said that it seemed to require something else, like it wasn't at its full ability, so partial.
Okay, that'll make it a bit more difficult to find out what it is. Transmutation, arrow. Okay. You want to open that book?
Okay.
You open the page, and you swear you're only opening like the top cover of it, but it pulls the whole thing open to the middle of the book. You see the exact replica drawing of this thing with its name and its detail. It is called Needle. It is incomplete, but it is, as it stands, it is a arrow that has 2 charges, and it uses 1 charge to activate its ability, and it regains its charges. It regains its charges every once every 3 days. That's just weird. We'll just call it every day, whatever. I don't care. But what it can do is it essentially is like a dancing arrow, like a dancing weapon, and it will think Yondu from Marvel.
Okay.
It's the whistle flight arrow. You can use this in conjunction with another weapon, and this will only take your bonus action to command to do what you want it to do.
And he said it was incomplete, so what does it need to make it do this?
It looks like it's supposed to be part of it's an arrow. Yes, you would think it would need a bow, but for some reason the you read down the inscription and it says it requires a blade to fit the shaft of the arrow into, through the bottom of the hilt. Like it's describing a blade, like a rapier-styled blade with a hole in the hilt.
Well, thank you.
I don't know. It's only part of the magic item that is described, at least we're reading, is the arrow. I don't think the sword is any import other than it needing to be part of it. If you give me some time, I think I could build the blade for you. I have to talk to the blacksmith in town to help me forge it, but we could do this.
Well, thank you.
How much would that
run us, Artie?
Mm, we'll put this one on personal favor. I do this for you. I do this for you at some point down the line. Help me with something.
All right.
Very well.
Sounds like a deal.
This will go at the top of the list. This is an extensive list, but this goes at the top.
Well, thank you.
Right. Hey, can I hold on to the arrow for work for it to try and get it to go? Can I hold on?
By all means.
Okay.
It's not much more than a trinket right now.
Right. That was flavoring for his version of the identify spell, which
Right.
is, yeah. He writes in the notepad in the book, tells him what it is. It's the way I had it flavored originally is like because he's a character I used to play as while he was on adventures and he would need to identify something. This is the ritual casting version of it. He would write the item down and describe it on the page, and then his son would open up the book to figure out what it was, and then send back his own writing of exactly what the book said it was. That's that. Right. So now y'all leave and we cut to the hunting crew. All of you want to make attack rolls or spell attacks, however you want to deal with this. Make an attack. Those of y'all who are martial, make weapon attacks. Mycena, if you want to cast a spell, you can, or you can hold onto your spell slots and just hit it with a stick.
Against what? Did they find the dire displacer beast again, or?
If all of you want to make attack rolls,
Okay.
however you want to do this.
What is it? What is it? Is it against the dire beast?
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
Is that your second nat 20 tonight?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
I'm gonna use a D8 on that. Use one of my superiority dice. 7. Yeah, that boosted up to a lot.
Yeah. I don't. Do you have your staff set as a weapon? You have a weapon, don't you? You have a sickle or something.
She also has Thorn Whip.
And you can do Thorn Whip. That works too.
So open up your character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
and then go over to cantrips, and then click on Thorn Whip.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in the midst of combat. You've all taken, just as like an average general damage for the fight. You've all taken 7 damage. And the beast is going to claw at Oxus, who's been roaring in its face, trying to keep its attention. And as it goes to claw, the thorn whip wraps around its forearm and holds it back long enough for Oxus to get a good clean shot up its jaw with the maul. Where Curie comes in with the glaive, jumps up from behind it, and puts the glaive right through the back of its neck. The beast goes down. Flash cut to the end of that fight because there's other things I want to do.
Curious spits out a little bit of blood to the side.
Curie, you can reduce the damage to 3 for rage if you wanted to use a rage for this.
Yeah, sure, we would have. Probably. It big beast, it big fight. We saw the drawing, it looked big.
And it was big. Even standing on all fours at shoulder height, it was about chest height to Oxus. So it's much bigger than you, Curie. Beast is down, and you can take a trophy if you want.
I think
I'll
we should
keep
do
this
more
deal.
than just a trophy. We should take it back to town. Who's seen a beast like this before? Other than the people that have been, you know, tormented by it.
That's a good idea.
This is the beast that has, like, mechanically disadvantage on attacks, right? Or when we attack it?
Yes.
Okay.
You had beaten it to the point where that was no longer a factor at the very end.
I was figuring. I was just trying to remember if this is that's what it did.
And Heavy was helpful in this fight. As you look and you see that it's like its tail that it was using to try and whip people with had been frozen nearly solid, made it immobile. Heavy's just sitting there gnawing on one of its haunches.
I mean, its pelt is quite interesting, quite distractive.
Aye. And I think he's
Perhaps
getting
we
a
could-
little bit too much of a taste of it. But he's cute.
I was referring to the Displacer Beast's pelt.
I agree. But Heavy is getting a little bit much of a taste of it, but he's so cute, I can't be upset at him.
He can eat the tail all he wants. We can skin the rest of it. We can take it to town. I think we should take the hide, though.
Very much so. Could sell
It
the
is-
meat, take the
It
hide.
has a lot of meat. Like those back legs. Like, that's a lot of meat on that cat.
Oh, do you think Colette can make Displacer Beast meat pies?
I mean,
Why is that the thing for this party?
They're
Meat
good!
what time is it, David?
At this point, it would be like post noon, like somewhere around 4, I want to say, and it'd take you about an hour to get back to town. The beast in tow.
I don't know about you, but I'm starving right now. Could we start a fire and maybe or just grill one of the legs?
Tired salmonella.
I don't think that we eat the beast now. I got that fox from earlier. I know it's not the best meat, but
And it would be cruel to waste that meat once you've already killed the animal.
That's why I'm
Plus-
saying we eat it.
Oh, okay.
Not all of it. It just lightens our load on the way back. And fills our belly for the travel.
Okie dokie.
You all get very positive message from Hebe in your head.
alright, a little bit won't hurt. We can still sell a lot of it.
So y'all throw
So
a
go ahead
fire
and
up.
Throw a fire up, skin it, quarter it.
Hang it by the legs on a tree branch.
What? Yeah.
Blood it. Do it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just as redneck as you are, Daniel.
Sitting down with the stick.
If you want to suffer, sure. You have a druid who I think can make fire.
I don't think so, actually.
Druidcraft.
Oh shit.
Druidcraft could make.
I guess I'll swap. Yeah, here, I'll swap out.
This is how Osis has made his fires previously. This is how he's doing it.
Corrupted meat. Nah,
He-
it's
he's
fine.
He's taking a stick. He's making a fire.
As long as the meat is cooked
Okay.
well enough.
I give her guidance instead of Thorn or instead of
So,
Druidcraft, but
Michelle, for your you just give her Druidcraft, Druid habit. It's fine. I don't care.
What?
For your question, dire, while it does mean corrupted, it does not mean that the meat itself is corrupted. It means that the being was corrupted.
Oh, okay. Thank
Just
you.
its physiology was changed from that which it used to be.
Okay,
so-
I thought we were gonna get some salmonella or something.
No. What you want just Oxus is sitting there trying to get a single ember to turn into a fire with these dead leaves on a stick. Just, God damn it, just go.
finally got a little ember in my little tinder bundle.
And you have the capability to just snap a fire into being.
About to
Like a
take
little-
it to start.
like a small campfire.
Okay. I just watch him as he struggles.
Not really a
And
struggle,
then-
it's just a process.
I
Down-
guess.
down-
I'm
getting
assuming it's
oxygen
this
into the
new
fire.
spell here, right?
Druidcraft can do a lot of things. Druidcraft makes you actually. This is gonna make Michelle happy, Connor. It's one of the main uses of Druidcraft.
Clouds! No,
She-
Flex!
She read the thing. It
Yo,
tells you
wait.
it tells
Okay.
you the weather. It tells you
Can
the
I
weather.
make a tornado? No.
Alright, well. Fire should be ready in about 5
Does
minutes or so,
1,000
6 minutes.
things.
Wait,
Already
so
seen
is you instantly light or snuff out a can? Okay, okay.
So it's
So-
he'll build. He'll get there. We'll just kind of wait a minute.
Okay, so while he struggles and he's not looking, I'll start up a little campfire under one of the legs. I don't tell him.
Under one of my legs?
No, the
Under one of the
legs of
the-
whatever the fuck we're eating.
stack.
Dire
stack.
chicken.
Like you look away for a moment, you look back. This fire caught, folks. It's like stupid quick. There's a fire.
I go check the wood to make sure, see how dry it was.
Dry with air pockets and everything. It went, dude. It just went.
We need to take some of this wood. This is some good wood. Oaks just starts while it's cooking. He's just collecting up some sticks.
Yeah. And you got some sticks. Yeah. Oh. Quartered, I imagine Curie being the hunter that you are, you probably have like some basic spices.
Totally.
Does not have to be on your character sheet.
Yeah.
This is just you as a person would probably have like spices along with Oxus. Would
Probably-
have spices.
Probably the most basic of spices to actually give some sorts of flavor.
Yeah, the three of you would actually, honest to God,
What's a
have
what's the
spices.
stuff? What about the herbalism kit? What was that for again?
If you want to make a herbalism check to try and help a cooking, go ahead, make a herbalism check.
Oh, okay. No, I was asking what it is. I don't know, Chief.
No, normally herbalism is like making potions and stuff, but it is all dealing with anything to do with herbs. So if you want to like do an herbalism check to like try and help this food, you could do that.
How do I do that?
You go and you click the herbalism kit. It should be linked to stuff like Dex or Wisdom or whatever Connor hooked it with. Just click the thing and it'll make a check.
You know, I'm too noob for this. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Then you could just make a Wisdom check, not a saving throw. Just make it a Wisdom check. To add your
So
proficiency
over on the
bonus.
left, you see where it says Herbalism Kit. You can click that, and then it asks you what attribute.
And then click Wisdom for this.
Oh, okay. I think I had it on the wrong side. Sorry. There we go. Phew.
You take it from an bland, like just meat, which itself is actually pretty good, and you just put like some basic like. What do you think you would have? You think you'd have like some sage and some thyme, rosemary, shit like that? Some basic
Cajun.
seasonings.
Cajun flavor.
Cajun seasoning. All right. You have appealed to my foodie side. So if one of you, the other two of y'all, wants to make a cooking check, be a Constitution plus proficiency.
Can food heal?
Proficiency.
With the chef feat.
Or no, it's actually since none of y'all have the chef feat, it'll just be a Constitution check.
Bet, let's go. I'll do it. Let's go. Let's go! Oh,
Oh,
I'm not used to cooking, Dyer.
you made it. It's food. Somehow you like it's hard to ruin Cajun food. You almost did.
Like, one of the staples is literally blackened food.
Hey, and you almost didn't blacken the food. This looks blue rare.
Hey, Michelle, you want to take the chef feat?
How do I do that? Wait.
You don't have to.
Don't
You
you
don't
don't
want
Eating his piece that he froze.
Well, I gave her resilient con to boost that odd con to even.
Oh, yeah.
Chef would do that too.
Yeah, but you don't have to take it if you want to. It's fine.
And were we able to procure
That is
the
just one of my
displacer beast hide?
You can make a survival check. Those of you who want to do the skinning.
Get it.
One of you can do it. One of you can do it, or one of you can do it with advantage.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
Mycena,
So-
you have this new cantrip called Guidance that you
What
got
the
when you
fuck?
leveled up.
What does that
So
do?
Just say you're giving somebody guidance, and then they get
Oh, wait.
to add a D4 to whatever roll they're about to make. Try and make it better.
Who's gonna skin this?
I can go ahead and do it.
It'll be Oxus with advantage and a D4. Need a pretty good DC, and you needed a 20. All right.
And a
Yeah,
max
D4.
D4. There we go.
Yeah, you needed a 20 and you got it. Alright. So, you get every ounce of this hide that you think would be worth either selling or making into something, and with that, you are also able to procure like a large amount, like almost the entirety of this beast's usable meat. The head is still unskinned, so if anybody wants to take the head as a trophy for it, you can, or if you want to try and just leave the beast behind and bury it. It does have like odd bone protrusions after you fully gut it, like order it and everything. It does like the bone, like the skeleton for it. No,
hide.
the skeleton.
Oh, the skeleton, yeah.
And because like the bones were protruding through the hide, so like the skeleton that you're looking at here, it doesn't look like a displacer beast would, but you knew it was because you pulled the hide off it. It just looks weird.
G'day. Would you care for the head?
Honestly, I might. To be honest with you, I don't quite have a place to put it, but that's a secret I can't share yet.
Oh.
Hello?
I mean, we're eating the meat of our kill. This is the perfect time to share.
Well,
We have also protected the people out here on the rural area. Very good time.
you know, we have gone on a hunt together, the three of us, and you haven't shot me with an arrow on accident. I've had that happen before.
Who were you hunting with that would do that?
An amateur.
Did they make it back?
my father.
So I guess I can show you. And she reaches into her pack and pulls out a little scroll. This says that I own a house somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I own a house somewhere. And you know what? I can put that head inside of that house.
That'd be a good mantelpiece.
Oh, I thought you had like some like fluffy pocket of like endless whatever it's called, pocket of or pocket
bag
of
of
holding,
holding?
bag of holding, something like that.
I mean, I've got a
Like a
bag and it
buff.
holds stuff.
And I have Hebe's basket of colding. It's just kind of cool. It's actually gotten a lot colder since Hebe's been in it.
And it has. Like, honestly, however, the clothes that you
Some
wear,
ice crystals off every now and then.
oh yeah, it like cools your back like near, like it's like perfection, like a wet towel after football practice. Kind of goodness. Right. So hunt complete. Have it quartered. The meat's all bagged up. Got what you want out of it. And you head
Full
back.
stomach.
Oh, head back to town. Where would they find you two? Back at the bar?
Yeah,
Probably.
probably. Yeah.
I would assume that's our meeting point now that Colette has offered us rooms.
So it gets to be about
Bar is Colette's.
the
Colette's
dwar-
bar? What's the name?
It's just
Oh,
known as the Dwarven Bar. It doesn't have a name, but it is like Colette's establishment. And the only reason it's the Dwarven Bar is because that the drink that she serves there, dwarves are one of the only people who can handle that shit cleanly.
Was that the one that Kire had?
Yes.
Oh no, Moon handled it pretty cleanly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I said one of. Most people don't deal with Khajiit over here.
Tabaxi. But
Tomato, tomato.
what is it? Moon would probably be asking for the recipe for the meat pies. Just seeing if he can get that off of Colette.
Now, why would I give you that? I'll give you that. You don't come back here to eat no more.
Oh, Colette, if anything, I spread the good word and say, where you can get them better made than myself.
But you've eaten more meat pies of my own in the past 2 days than I've had sold in like the past week. You're one of my best customers. Why would I give you the recipe to leave my... You're making me so much money, you eat so much.
We could go into business together, Colette, if you just saw it that way.
Maybe.
Moon just kind of snickers. Moon just kind of laughs as she laughs, just like...
Maybe. If you find a way to get me out of this fucking town, I might. See?
I might have some opportunities for you. Have you ever considered chains?
And he just kind of, does the, imagination, like SpongeBob, but just spreading his hands out, just like chains.
A fucking franchise.
Franchises, yes.
This is not my place. You know that, right?
Wait, who's this?
I'm the bartender. I'm the one that runs the day to day. But the owner is the dwarven congressman for this town. You didn't think the politicians wouldn't be on the business in this town?
Moon just kind of sits and he's like,
And the dwarven politician, their name is...
I'm not gonna go to my notes.
yeah, you didn't expect me to ask that, did you?
Oh, at some point I did, but I have to bring up my notes.
I mean, it makes sense. Alcohol's probably where some of the most money is.
Especially for the dwarven people. Her name is... It's the wrong dwarf. Stop fucking with me. Her name is Admina Lazuli.
Edmina Lazuli?
Admina, Admina. Last name Lazuli, like Lapis.
Okay, gotcha.
Interesting. And where might I find it? Madam Zuli.
Likely at the center of town, where the delegates all like to meet. That's where they work. I like it, Daniel.
What,
So-
you plan on going to ask her to allow you to franchise?
See if she's open to the idea of expanding what she has here. Yes, pretty much so.
This game is very quickly turning into The Sims.
Sounds familiar.
Maybe anything can happen.
Yes, like the last game. and with Colm again, Connor.
I know.
Yeah, it's great. It's almost as if this character is purpose built for that shit.
At least I don't have to run it now.
I do. All right. So the rest of the party, you all make it to the tavern. You want to enter with your prize in tow.
How do we want to enter?
Yeah, do you want to make a show of it, or you just want to enter? You have the head.
enter.
I was about to say, how busy is the bar right now? It's
Actually-
the afternoon, right?
The evening. It's about 7-8 o'clock.
Figured.
Y'all stop to gut, skin, and eat the
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah, it's getting late.
So I'd imagine it's not bustling, but it's busy.
At 8 o'clock, it's pretty booming. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we making a show. We just killed this thing. I've got the head. We're gonna do the.
You gotta remember, while there is some magic here, it's a medieval setting. They didn't have electricity. The bars probably weren't open till 2.
True.
But it has magic.
Yeah.
There is magic, but magic is not exactly the most common thing. The more common magic is, the less fun it gets.
Yeah. Just to make a little light, though, maybe. I don't know.
But in a dwarven establishment, who are not naturally
Torches!
magic, yeah,
All
it's
the
definitely
smoke.
yeah, it's a fireplace. It's a big roaring fireplace. It gives off most of the light, at least, and the rest of it's lanterns.
My point was that people would not stay up as late. Businesses would not be open as late. Therefore, 8 o'clock would be a good drinking time. Quite busy.
Too much logic, Connor.
Well, when you gotta run businesses, and this is gonna turn into Sims at some point.
Wait, I start drinking after 11 p.m. Hold on.
It's 8 o'clock right now, and I'm drinking. So go ahead.
Well, yeah, Oaksis is going to kind of hang back with, I'm guessing, most of the meat while Kyrie showboats the trophy.
Oh yeah,
Showboating the trophy, like not kicking the door in, but like kicking the door in, lifting
not
it
kicking the
above my
door in,
head.
but kicking the door in.
Kicking the door in, not kicking the door down.
Yeah.
Don't amnon this. Don't amnon this.
Yeah, no, I'm not here to break the door. I'm not here to get kicked out of this bar. I like this bar. So, opening the door.
Head above your head.
Head above.
Just holding it.
I gotta displace a beast's head.
Oh, you lot, look what I've got.
Tongue lolling out and the comical X's over its eyes.
As I get by the fire and start telling the grand story of the hunt. Yeah. In front of all these drinkers. These drinkers, these drunkards.
Only embellishing a little bit.
You need to embellish a dire displacer.
But he's going, or she's going to anyway.
Drink out of the skull.
Yes, drink out of the skull.
It's not a skull
There's
yet.
brains
It's a
in there.
head.
Oh,
It's got
Oh.
fur and meat
We
and
did
a
not
tongue and eyes.
do that
It's
much
not-
cleaning, Miss Nicena.
It ain't been
Oh.
brained yet. You
I
want
mean, I can help with that.
You want it taxidermied, right?
All
Yeah, we
did thus
keep
far
in the
was
skull.
head
We
off.
keep in the skull. We keep in the head. We get it preserved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oaksis is going to walk up to the front of the bar, not the fire pit, and just try to figure out what to do with the meat.
But that the meat from that fucking thing. You carry that big ass bag all the way back here.
Yeah, it was a long walk.
I didn't think he could do that. No. You can take it to the butcher, sell it if you want to. Are you looking to keep it or sell it?
Well, looking to sell the meat, don't want it to go to waste.
Okay,
But-
well, It's 8, so it's late tonight, so the butcher's closed. You could hold it for the night. I have a cooling box, so
That would be greatly appreciated. How much would I owe you?
you should call it 5 silver, I guess. That's a lot of fucking meat.
Okay. And then also, question. Where could I go to get this tanned and worked on? And I show her the cloak. Or not the cloak, but the skin.
The pelt.
The pelt, yeah.
Or remember correctly, right? You went to the bounty board. One of them was a tanner, wasn't it?
It's been a long day. Oaksis just turns around and puts 5 silver on the counter.
Yeah, and leave a big giant sack of bloody meat on the fucking bar. She looks at you as you walk away.
He turns back around. Actually, I can put that up.
Right, do that, because I've got to clean this now.
Where do I take it?
Back room, talk to Mo. He'll help you put it up.
Would a tanner exactly, I mean, that looks like a nice hide.
It is.
Alright, Connor, if you want to help me figure out where we should take that thing, because I'm not exactly...
Well, Mahungil, I just figured most pelts go to tanners, and whether or not...
I mean,
what
if
to do
it
with
has
from then.
magical properties, you'll probably need some sort of caster to help with it.
Well, I mean,
Who's
I
the
can go-
only one
I
you
can go
know?
ask the tanner what he believes to do with it. Don't have to give it to them if they don't know what to do, but if they do know what to do...
That's probably a good first step. I already bothered Artyom earlier today. The
Oh,
way
I could
his...
talk to him.
Yeah, we could talk to him, but the way
I think we
his...
could go to the tanner.
I think the tanner first. The way his shop is locked up, I don't think he likes interruptions.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a giant bag of meat that's pretty heavy. I need to go take to the back.
Yeah,
Hey,
you-
Mo!
The halfling gentleman in the back. Alright, Alright, and he helps you put the stuff away. But after that, you all, I guess, sit down. Those of you who are hurt, I probably already took a short rest, but if you wanted to, like,
Yeah,
do
I
it
need
now
to.
in the bar.
Still boasting right now, but I will after I'm done boasting.
Very bruised shoulder from getting battered earlier.
And as the creature who is twice my height was
No,
grabbed by my party
we-
member with their grand thorny whip and held the beast down, the lion swings his hammer straight up, and I came down from behind that beast and I speared him in the base of the head. This head right here.
It was like all the patrons.
Just parading around the bar with it as I go to lay down for like an hour.
Drew 58s?
Whew.
Dang.
Druids and bards are both casters, and clerics are all casters with d8s.
Do I do another? We've got it. Might as well do another.
How do I roll that?
So
You get
if
plus
you
your
go
con
to your
mod on that dice?
if you go to your character sheet, right below where it says hit point maximum, you can scroll down. You'll see hit dice. You can click one of those and it'll roll it.
Yeah, I just rolled a 10 physically.
It is getting close to the time where your next job had been stated. Oh, do you work tonight?
Yeah.
We should
Mycena.
head towards that other job soon.
What time do you need to head out?
Probably tonight, 10:30ish. So in another hour at least.
Okay, I'll put the motions going. Let's go.
Do we have that other job that we need to do? We took the flyer for it. What's happening tonight?
Oh yes. What was that job again? It was people.
Was very like a demonic sounding like themes running around like the market. People could hear voices, hear like movement, scrapes and screams, fights, loved ones that had been dead talking to them. It's just it's a lot of like very terrifying sounding things at night in the market square. But every time that the guards had been called to look at it, they couldn't find anything.
Also, Mycena,
See,
where were
Let me
you
guess.
where were you supposed to go redeem your reward for the displacer beast?
That's a good question. Was it
Nope.
on this paper? Or
At the bottom of the note, it said that to bring it to the Hunter's Lodge at the edge of the city, just outside the walls.
okay.
If y'all wanted to stop and do that and claim it before y'all came into the city, y'all could have.
Oh,
Probably would have been best.
Yeah, I probably would have done that.
sorry.
This is gonna sound like a not a large sum of money, but for like the economy in itself of what this beast is and how early level y'all are, the reward for this beast was 25 gold.
Which I would like to reiterate from last week how much money that actually is.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Is it the GP?
Yes.
Yeah, but
So-
it's 25 gold amongst 3 of us.
Oh, shit.
If you want to split it, Mycena, you ain't gotta split shit.
It was your bounty.
Oh.
Give them, or you could always give them 7 apiece and take the big, larger split.
Yeah,
The hide. I'm keeping the hide for sure.
I'll do that.
The hide could be Oxus's payment.
I can take the hide and the meat as my payment. That's fine.
So then you're splitting between yourself and Kyore.
So you can give Curie like 10 and you get 15.
Yeah.
Or a different split if you want.
Okay.
You were
I'll
hunting
do that.
for the majority of the day. They just helped you at the end.
And Curie has got the head.
I'll do 15 and I'll give Curie 10.
So Curie, add 10 gold pieces to your inventory.
Cool.
Mycena, add 10 to yours.
Yeah,
Oasis,
sorry
if you
about
wanna-
that backtrack. I just remembered it all of a sudden. I was like, wait.
So, Oasis, if you want to add the hide of a dire displacer beast into your inventory,
Okay.
Hide
To
of-
let,
hide
to
of-
let
hide
the
of-
viewers know, untrained labor in D&D is 2 silver a day. So a gold is basically a week's worth of wages.
yes.
Rough weight on that, maybe 40 pounds?
Something like 45, yeah. It's a big beast and it's a very thick hide.
Yeah, Oxus is gonna leave it in his room.
Yeah, and Curie, for your part, if you want to add...
Wait,
If
don't
you
we
wanna
share
do-
rooms?
No, I think y'all have
Okay.
no... If you want, like I said, if you wanted to share rooms, you could.
I was about to say,
You have the pick of the rooms at the back of the upstairs hallway. Those
Yeah,
are all
no,
those are
okay.
all reserved for y'all.
if Moon was sharing a room with Oxus, he is not. So, if Oxus are gonna keep that thing in there.
He is
So-
what?
I said if Moon's sharing a room with you and you bring that in there, he is just grabbing his things and leaving.
Put him behind
Finding
the
other
room.
accommodations.
Keep
He just says, and this is my cue to leave. That or he just tells you, no, get out. Take it down the hall and tells you to take it
I
somewhere
take
else.
it. I take it down the hall.
You can if you
Colette,
want-
can I also keep this?
yeah, you can put it in the cooler as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
No extra charge with the meat.
Moon leans over the balcony, just being like, "But you should though."
Curie, that head, if you want to add it to your inventory, is 25 pounds, and it is a dire displacer's head.
Oh my goodness.
It's a big.
It's only like 3 human heads.
Three human heads.
It's huge, my guy.
That's 3 human heads is still a pretty good size head
Yeah.
Yeah.
for about 45 pounds of pelt. Sounds all right.
The skull, brains, eyes, tongue, and everything. Yeah.
The muscles in between.
I think a human head's 8 pounds. It might be 5 pounds.
Hey, Kira, I've heard. Have you ever heard the rumor of eating the tongue brings good luck?
But I want to save all of the head. But you're right, but I want to save all of the head.
Fair enough.
Ooh, okay. I was about to be like that. I think Curie is an experienced hunter. What's the O, Connor?
It might be a little more. Let's see. With the brain, teeth, eyes, muscle, and skull, the adult head weighs in at 8 to 12 pounds. On average, it's 10 to 11 pounds.
Well, how much does
Okay.
like a lion's head weigh?
But yeah, so like it's a 35-pound head. It's a big ass head, which makes the hide even heavier. The hide will probably be like 60 pounds. If you want to adjust the weight,
Yep.
Yeah.
it's a big beast.
Yep.
He's a big beast.
Oh, apparently a
hunters-
lion head is a type of rabbit.
Lion head rabbit. Oh yeah, because it's a rabbit with a mane. Yeah.
You're a rabbit with no, that's mean. Never mind.
Mihanga, where were we supposed to be going?
You saying I'm a
I
rabbit because I'm
believe
the
it
only
was
one
the
that
city
gets.
square.
I was
There have
gonna-
been
that
reports
should-
of ghosts of the past appearing, blood-curdling screams, general terror.
That sounds fun.
I was thinking the exact opposite. Let's go.
Alright. To the market you head.
To market, to market.
To market, to market. I will drag y'all over to this map, if y'all wish to.
It's not how it
It goes guillotine.
It goes. Get him.
I'm happy, thank you.
All right, where are we approaching from?
You are approaching from the west side here at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's night, so disregard the lights. I couldn't find a nighttime version of this map.
That's okay. It's just illuminated for our viewers to see.
Absolutely.
Like 90s
You know, it was on purpose. Don't worry about it.
For viewers like you. Thank you.
You know, modern
No,
movies where
no,
everything's
not the
so dark you
PBS.
can't tell what's going on.
PBS Kids. Mycena, no.
What?
Episode sponsored by Juicy Juice.
I'm about to say,
Pretty fun.
if you're about to bash PBS, I might have to take up arms against y'all. I'm just saying.
No,
Right,
I'll
so-
bash DW.
I mean, okay, Caillou bashing.
Yeah, Caillou can get it. Caillou
I
can
think
get
the
the
market
word.
was over this way.
Whoa, dude, that's a
Wait, how do I put myself in there? Oh shit. I don't exist.
So under the
Uh,
journal,
Drag your
click
character
and
icon.
drag your character icon, yeah, onto the tile.
They said what? The guards don't seem to be able to figure it out, but people notice it.
And I think they said anytime the guards come, it's gone already. But yes, it's been terrorized.
I'll drag you in.
Well, it's a good thing
Thank
that we're
you.
not guards.
Thank you.
So at the top right, where it has like the chat bubbles, the picture icon, you go to the journal, like the newspaper page, find your character Mycena, and just click and drag Mycena onto the page.
I was trying that, but I think I might have been clicking the wrong thing.
That's okay.
Oh, good, you're on the screen now, so it's good.
Okay.
So now,
Gesundheit.
but as you got close, as you got close, you started to hear what had been described. It was faint at first, but the closer and closer you got, the louder and louder it seemed to get. And as you get close, you notice that there is... Is it? Where did the thing go? You notice a green tinted phantasmal being over top of the fountain, circling around the top level of the fountain, floating through the air, just wailing, just
Me last night. I mean,
Should we-
sorry.
Should we go help it?
I don't even know what it is.
By all means, you first.
Let's go together.
as it rounds the spire of the fountain again and sees you, looks at you all and just complete silence, its mouth gaping wide in a silent scream as it just disappears. Get off the screen.
Did it like fade away, or did we see it rush away, or even
It-
like a mist trail away?
I did a bit of both of the fade and the go somewhere. It looked to try and sink downward as it faded. As it does so, I would like everybody here to make, if you want to, you can make a Arcana check or an investigation check, one or the other. Everybody can choose.
Oaks is just gonna look around.
Investigation.
He's not
Pretty good.
investigating. He's just looking
That's
around.
not bad for a -1.
No, moon. Okay, Oaks is not making a roll.
Nah.
So, the only person that can see currently would be Mihango. You all can see the square, but Mihango, you notice that there is a shimmering at the edges of your vision. As you focus on it and you blink, you can see things that not everybody else can. You that there are. This one's laid over the stall. Actually, it's right here. There are 3 bodies in the foyer of this marketplace. They are bloodied and torn to pieces on the ground.
Well, I would.
The
say
only
we
one
should
that can currently see this.
help. Well, I would say we should help, but they look a little beyond help.
What do you mean help? The screaming thing, it's not there anymore. We can't help it.
Do you not see the bodies?
No.
And I go and attempt to point them out. I step closer. There's one right here, and I gesture at it with my sword.
I'll see nothing. You still see the blur at the edges of your vision.
What?
So, I'm sorry. So only I see the blur at the edge? I know only I see the bodies. Do they see the blur?
They can't. They haven't noticed it. They didn't roll high enough.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's just the ground.
Okay, so noticing the blur and finding out that they can't see the bodies in the 16 Arcana, what does that tell me?
It tells you that this is while it might not be the strongest illusion ever, it has been an illusion that has been sitting here in this area for a long time.
That's masking the bodies?
So detect thoughts. I can use it to detect the presence of thinking creatures I can't see. Are you saying that there's something here, but oh, no, never mind. You just pointed out the bodies. Never mind.
If you're using detect thoughts, you would know that you can sense the
Nearby
presence
presence.
all around you of the green tinted like wraith like being.
Yeah.
Above, underneath, behind, in front of you, it's everywhere.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll just go ahead and
It didn't even give the description.
Give everybody one last Arcana or Perception check.
Perception?
For
Perception, yes, sir.
What?
no,
No,
investigation.
no.
It's still investigation. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll knock
You can-
mine down a lot.
you can redo as in investigate and stuff.
Yeah.
11.
Oxus is gonna sit down and just start chanting some words to himself for a while. I'll be busy for 10 minutes.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna make a roll real quick.
I forget that thing gives you magic.
What's the Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I'm gonna start casting Detect Magic.
I was gonna do that as well. I was gonna say, Moon, you're trained a ritual caster.
No, I'm not. I don't know where you got that idea.
Right, you're a sorcerer, not
Yeah,
a wizard.
Don't worry, Mahongo, I'm starting a ritual.
Here, let me help you with that then. I was going to cast my own, but here, you started first. I'll help you. Do rituals in your world, David, if multiple people are casting them, cut down on time? Okay, I assume so.
Whoa.
However, in the middle of this ritual, don't get too far. Behind you all, you hear the screech, the sound of like a awful blood curdling cry. And also behind you is the same wraith. Its eyes are locked directly on Mihangil through all of you.
Well, I said I was helping Oxus with the ritual, and he said he was back here, so I would be there.
Still, its eyes are locked on you.
How long into the ritual was this?
Didn't even make it a minute.
I stop assisting with the ritual and, stand up and
Oops. Sorry.
draw my blade, assume a defensive stance.
Ignore.
Yeah. What sort of thoughts am I still getting, David,
Guys?
from this thing?
From the being, now you see it, it is centered on that being. It is no longer, it's still slightly everywhere, but it's more like, or you've got like a feeling of it being everywhere. It is focused in that one area in front of you where you see it. You get a sense of pain, anger, and overwhelming amounts of loss coming off of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And betrayal.
Betrayal.
Out loud, Moon's gonna be like, "Are you all right? Do you need help?"
A moment.
Okay.
I mean, perhaps it hasn't attacked me yet, but I might.
Make a persuasion check.
Let's see. I'm not good at those. Oh, okay, all right.
It seems you are.
Stuff we're not good at, apparently we are. Exactly.
We take those. 21.
You only have 14 charisma?
16. I just boosted it with the ASI from level.
Then it should be
So,
plus 3, not
plus
plus
3.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't change that. Oh, that's why, because I didn't do it in
Roll 20.
this. Yeah, I didn't do it in Roll20. I did it in D&D Beyond.
You
Aha! There we go.
very overly violent. You all begin to hear in your head different things from different people in your life, where people you've thought you could count on, no matter how important or minuscule in your life, failed you or deceived you in some way,
So
didn't
I'm just
tell the
reliving my
entire
childhood.
truth.
Oh no.
It actually makes you susceptible. Haha, no.
Actually, yeah.
I would like all 5 of you to make wisdom saving throws. This could have been much, much worse had Moon not made a good persuasion check.
Yike.
Ouch.
You said wisdom?
Oh,
Yikes.
no.
Hey!
I broke double digits though. The cat's in double digits.
Hey, let's
Oh,
go.
Lord.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Don't I have like a 6 to wisdom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. You rolled a 3.
That's some bullshit. I mean, that's some.
No, you're good to work.
No, you're not wrong.
Okay,
Claims.
all of you are racked with overwhelming sadness, save for Moon.
Moon doesn't get sad, bro. Moon's just curious. Moon's just like, huh?
But as it puts this effect upon you, you all start to notice this like blurring static at the edge of your vision. And if you are to turn around at any point, you could see the corpses, but you feel like as if something's been lifted from your eyes.
Oh, so I'm dissociating. Got it.
Moon's just gonna again calmly talk to the thing. Like, my friend, did you cause this?
You want to he doesn't exactly speak common.
In abyssal. Or no, telepathically talk to him and be like, did you cause this?
Here in your head, what would equate to abyssal.
Oh,
that
I
actually
speak-
that actually is something. You had no reason to believe that it would, though.
No, I don't speak abyssal. Never mind.
So, still,
Deep speech.
you understand because it's telepath. Because it's telepath. English.
Mhm.
I only took from them what they've taken from others.
Again, Moon's gonna be like, and what do they take?
Everything.
Everything.
Watch as it drops into the ground, fades away.
That's not good.
As you start to hear behind you as it disappears. As the body slumped over the stall begins to get up.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
As stated earlier, I see dead people. Can you still not see these things?
No, I think we can.
Can all see 'em.
So dead.
Now,
Connor knows that y'all can see them now.
Wait,
Y'all
we
know
can
that.
see them?
can now. If everybody would like to make me initiative checks, those who failed to save do so at disadvantage.
Yo.
I clicked
yeah.
disadvantage, it didn't do it though.
Same.
I'll just roll again.
We'll still with a 22.
Do I need to roll again?
What do I
No.
hit? Hit
Here.
dice?
Moon just got a 9 flat.
No,
out.
initiative. There it is.
I still
Yeah.
have 22.
And I'll edit yours to be the 22.
Is your turn?
What?
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
It is.
Do I
Wait.
have to do it again for disadvantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Take whichever's lower.
So I right click my character and then
You just
roll?
need to click on it.
Yeah.
So left click is fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 22 still. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that still puts my Cena below
Okay.
Mihongo with
But-
the lower decks.
I'm a 9 though.
Yeah, I need to. Oxus. Moon.
It won't let me edit mine.
I'll edit yours. I imagine Curie has a higher dex.
What's
Curie's
dex?
dex is 14.
No, I have a higher one.
Oh, Moon has higher dex. Okay.
Yeah, 16, baby.
Okay.
Fast cat.
Yeah, dude.
I need to roll initiative.
Curate just adds proficiency bonus as well as dexterity.
I need to roll 80-20.
Just like how I add dexterity for this one.
Ooh! I like that. It is, however, -1 dex, so it's fine.
So we still have 2 people first.
Yes. But I like that, because that's going to be the basis for this entire fight, which is nice. Okay. So, you watch as the body begins to like pick itself up off of the stall and begin
Which
shambling in your direction. This body right here.
Okay.
So Mihango, you're up first.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5. Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
If you want to make an acrobatics check, there's boxes nearby. You could just jump over your party.
Okay, sure.
It'll save you like 5-10 feet of movement.
Okay.
5 feet for a pass and 10 feet for a 20. So yeah. So you save the movement. You just get to move here for 5 feet of movement with the acrobatics check.
5. And then so that's 25 to there.
How do you flip over the potty?
Run up the wall and then just backflip over them. Corkscrew so that I'm facing where I want to when I land, and then run forward. Where'd my character go? There it is. And then I shall give it a stab. Is it prone or is it standing?
It's standing.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I took it off disadvantage.
14.
to hit.
14 just hits.
Okay. And I forgot to roll sneak attack. So 13 damage.
Okay. It'll be half to 6. As it does not seem to hit as hard as you hope it would, as you watch as the body of this young man who apparently used to sell at this stall stands up, and you run him through. How do you run him with the rapier?
Which way is he facing? I imagine to the gut or the back, whichever way.
Yeah, as he's standing up, he followed your movements in turning with you.
Okay, so through the gut, and then I slide it out and run past him. Bonus action.
As he slowly, shambly tries to make a swing at you, but can't.
Yep. Bonus action dash around again.
Mm-hmm. Brings us to Mycena.
I have a question. Can I move and then do gentle repose on the corpse that's right there? In the same turn, or is that 2 turns?
So you have your
Move.
movement, your action, and your bonus action.
Okay.
So your movement, you can move up to 30 feet, moving through allies, twice as much movement, each square is 5 feet. And then it's an action, I believe, to cast Gentle Repose. I don't believe it's a bonus action.
It's an action.
Yeah, it's an action, so that's what I was wondering if I could move and do an action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Movement
you
is
can
separate.
absolutely do that. You have think of it as 3 separate things you can do. You have your like you said, move action, main action, bonus action. Who did a message? You can move if you want.
Did you do damage to the little ghosty dude?
It's a zombie, not a ghost, but yes.
Right, zombie dude. Man, I don't like zombies. I'm still traumatized from Ocarina of Time.
You also, if you want to go around and Gentle Repose on this one, you can. You can also attempt to attack the one that is there. And if you use Thorn Whip, you can pull it closer if you wish. At least most people I've seen say it's optional. I disagree.
Thorn Whip who? This dude?
Yeah, if you wanted to, or gentle repose the other guy. Then up to you. Your turn.
Yeah, it's totally up to you.
Wouldn't gentle repose be a good idea? Because then we don't have to deal with them coming back up or shit.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, sounds like one good idea to me.
Can I move that much? How do I?
30 feet of movement. Each square is 5 feet. You have 6 blocks that you can move.
So is this a legal spot
It's fine.
or?
Yes. Fine, yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie, and then. Okay.
If you want to make a wisdom check,
Oh, okay. Learning.
So go to your. There you go. And where you have the numbers for your. So you see where it says wisdom, and then right below it 4.
Okay.
cast the spell.
Oh,
Yeah,
again?
You did cast it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Is that anything else in your turn? Bonus action, anything? Or are you done?
I don't think I have anything that can do bonus action. Let me check.
You can't cast any bonus action spells. It's a rule that a lot of people use. I don't think you have anything else you can do as a bonus action.
Okay. Alright, then I'm done.
To the Zamboy. Alright. Do. He is going to. Bonus action, that's nice. Alright. Is going to very rapidly move towards the mass of people over here. Right up in face with all of you.
Damage in the process.
Hold on. Taking 2 thunder damage in the process.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
Get
give you full damage, and if it has any immunities or resistances, you take that into account.
I have to go and check its resistances because it's a bit.
Hey, Nate,
Alright.
Yeah,
can you take a reaction on
I
bonus energy range?
can.
Or can you not since he hasn't got a turn yet?
None of us are surprised, so
Yeah.
we have our reactions.
When they enter the reach of the weapon, so it'd be back here.
Mhm.
So go ahead and make your attack. 20 hits for 4 damage. You're gonna continue. And what are we gonna do? Yeah. Gonna do. I'm gonna attack the one that just hit us. +6 to hit. Okay. Okay, this is a 17 hit.
Yep.
That's a bit of damage. All right. 2d8 plus 4 necrotic, so 13 necrotic damage, as it lashes out quickly with like these like very sharpened nails, for it being a dead corpse, as it scratches along your chest. And as a bonus action, how many? It sees this behavior. It's not ranged. It sees it. Uncle, do you think you'd be looking at the beast?
I think the building might cut it off. It's close.
You think you, like, as a character, would be watching them move around?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Then I need everybody to make another wisdom saving throw.
As much as I hate to say it.
If we're looking
Alright.
at beasts,
Oh, I thought that was the 15. I misread that. We both start with M, and I look and I see the MI, and I was like, not me.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Jesus my Christ!
That's disadvantage.
Why?
I left it on disadvantage.
Okay, so it's
Oh.
12.
Yeah.
DC is 12.
Hey.
Yeah, I didn't make that today, bud.
Nope. So you watch as it rushes you and it scratches at Curie, and then it looks at all of you, and you watch as from forehead to its jaw a line of blood appears, and it just splits the skull open. And you watch as, like, you can look down into its throat as its tongue begins to push even further out of the crack in its face.
Holy shit.
Those of you who failed to save
Uh-huh.
are frightened for a minute.
Hell yeah.
Wait, what's my ability thing?
As it uses its ability called Violate Corpse.
I'm gonna need therapy after that.
So, those who are frightened, frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack
I do.
while the source of its fear is within its sight, and it cannot willingly move closer towards the source of its fear.
You have disadvantage on attacks while you can see it.
Oh, that's exciting. I've
And
never done this before.
Is it attacks against the thing that we're feared from? Or?
As long as you can see it, your attacks have disadvantage.
And any ability checks.
You can repeat the save at the end of your turn. But that is the end of its turn.
Oh my god.
That takes us to Moon. The Moon Man.
Moon Man, shaking in his little boots. He's going to back away from the one that's right in front. Knowingly provoking an opportunity attack.
Yeah, and he absolutely will. The +6 to hit. 2.
Yeah, that'll hit.
2d8 +4 necrotic damage.
Cool.
Sure, that's
14 necrotic damage.
Sure, that's okay. Remind me not to.
As it like lightning quick lashes out with its other hand as you back away and cuts you across the stomach.
yeah, it does. Moon no likey.
I would imagine not.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast. What is it? Tasha's Mind Whip? Oh, I should have done that again. No, we're gonna. Where's the lineup? Right here. Yeah. Ray. No.
This is why I hate spellcasters.
You should go back to Etrin.
Heck, if only that was the easy boy.
No speaky, only smacky.
No speaky, only smacky indeed, sure. What?
Yeah. Tasha's Mind Whip.
And that's a what save?
Intelligence save. 13. 13.
Surprisingly, it has a good intelligence.
What?
Listen, homie. It's good intelligence. It's a CR4.
Did it make it?
Do.
It would have been on.
3 is a 10, so no.
Oh,
So
it's
18
gone.
psychic
Okay.
damage.
18 psychic damage, and he can't.
That is one of the things it is not resisting to. So it will take the 18.
Let me just type over the effects real quick.
Just copy paste.
Yeah. Control.
Okay. Can't make a reaction. Okay, did you want to do that before you ran away then?
I'd like to, if we could retcon that.
Yeah, then you can take your health back.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just don't do it again.
Bless you, kind DM.
Next turn must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's max
So-
damage too, damn.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is, isn't it? And
Alright.
then Moon would have moved back after that, and
It clutches what's left of its split apart head as you back away.
yep. Just a little.
At the end of your turn?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna back up a little bit. No, wait, is that thing still behind us?
It disappeared, but maybe.
Okay, Moon's gonna stay close to Oxus.
Yeah, so
That's Oxus, not Mahangil.
Siri, it is your turn.
Cool, we're raging. And I choose, because past the beast, we're gonna grow a tail.
Nice.
Because that hurt a lot. I did not like that.
You're doing it
And
for the AC bonus?
AC bonus, yeah.
Okay.
Burns a
So
reaction, but
a schmack.
yeah. And that is my bonus action to enter the rage. But you know what? With that, actually, do I?
You
Okay.
need to attack or be hit to keep up rage.
Yeah. No, we
Get
are
the smack.
attacking. I'm just deciding if I want the reckless or not. With the AC bonus, I think potential
Well,
AC
you're
bonus.
not flanking right now.
Well, flanking
Just
wouldn't
think.
give advantage anyway.
It's only a +2, but Oxus has got a space between combat and it.
I mean, if his weapon has reach, I would probably still consider him engaged.
Mine does not.
That's
Whereas
right, you're using them all.
mine does. But yeah, we'll reckless attack with the ability of the tail to potentially help us out. It burns a reaction slot, which means I can't use my polearm master potentially, but that's fine. We're still gonna.
It's if a creature you can see within 10 feet hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction. So you can't use reaction yet.
So we'll
So
reckless.
you can do reckless schmacks.
Yeah. 16 to
hit.
hit for 12 damage.
For 6. Rage is its own thing, so it would be.
I think
That's
rage,
better.
like sneak attack, adds to whatever the
will
damage
just-
type is.
It'll just be 6 damage. And it has 1 health left. It had 7. Oh man, I'm sorry.
You're good. If only I had the bonus action, that's fine. We stay.
Do it on Master, can't you?
I use my
No,
bonus
he
action to
uses
rage.
Yep.
That's fair.
Otherwise, I would.
Alright. You can stay there?
Yeah, we'll stay locked with it.
Alright. Oxus.
Okay. So there's the. Sorry. Which one are they? All zombies right now, or are some of them still just corpses?
Some are still just corpses.
And which ones are the zombies?
This one right in front of you.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna step up, grab my kanabo from my back, and try to hit him with my kanabo.
4.
Plunk.
Do. There it is.
Not the bonk stick.
The bonk stick.
And the box stick hits. Jesus.
19. But
Yeah, that-
you're a champion now, huh?
I'll kill it. All
Long
right.
stick made it go splat.
The two of you, I need to make dexterity saving throws.
The both of us.
Oh,
Do normal dex.
that'll pass. That
fail.
one.
I think you have advantage on it.
He's not a barbarian.
Stop.
No, Nate.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dex
They
saving
passed
throws I
anyway,
do. Wow, I'm glad.
Yeah, get that one out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are all gonna take 6 poison damage as when you crunch it with the killing blow, the body splats onto the ground and essentially like explodes this noxious fumes and mist in a 5 foot around the body.
Ooh.
Do I take? How much do I take?
Fail takes 6. Pass takes 3.
Yep.
See, so that number was just telling you how much damage.
And there's no other current enemies.
Oh, there are. To delete this though. So as that one dies and gets smashed to the ground, you watch as its body gets crushed to the ground. The form of the wraith is still there, standing.
Uh-oh.
You watch as it disappears. Actually, we won't do that yet. It's not its turn, so that's the end of Oxus's turn.
Well,
Hangul.
can I ask Kiwi to come and freeze this thing?
Can.
Hey, Kiwi, we got a problem.
Good.
I'm sorry. I laugh whenever I summon Heavy. I lose my voice.
Maybe I choose you.
That's what I was thinking.
I know, because essentially I grab the basket, kind of open it up a little bit, and say, "Let's go, bud."
It's
I can't.
time.
I can't do it without chuckling, and so I can't.
Animal handling check.
Oh, whoops! No, don't.
What did you say, David?
Animal handling check.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in just a moment, Michelle. 16 will do it. He will hop out, and he will, if you want to drag him, where's Heavy?
I don't believe I have Heavy. That Heavy's all you, man.
It is. Heavy. We will drag him right here. It will start right in front of him, and he will the area with ice. And unfortunately, this being a wraith, it will do nothing. It's not a 5e wraith, Connor. It's my own
Okay.
thing.
I was like,
I don't even have Discord up, so I can't see your face, but I know you.
gotcha. Supposed to say 5e wraiths are resistant to cold.
Yes, they are. Yeah. This just goes right through it and freezes the area.
Uh-oh. Okay, my turn? My turn?
Yep.
Okay. So I start rushing in, and as I'm coming in, the
Cartoon.
well, the ground freezes, and so I slide a little bit. But I do so with rapier point forward and attempt to attack this wraith. And I'm hoping that my rapier doesn't go through and it kill it.
You can make an attack roll.
Okay. With a +3.
Yeah.
There's currently like 5 points, 6 points.
4 of us engaged. Right
Yeah,
now.
and I have a
It would
maxed
be,
out
so
strength.
it would
so
actually be
that's-
it would be a +6 because each confers a +2.
Okay.
I'm a +3,
I'm a +2.
right?
Oh, okay, your engagement does not change flanking rules.
Okay.
So flanking is if 2 people are in combat with 1, they have a +2.
So that's a 15 to hit.
It would hit the zombie. If you want to make an acrobatics check real quick, like an acrobatics saving throw of sorts. Oh yeah, you're able to. How do you want to stop or go past Curie before you stab her?
I'll let my momentum carry me forward and flip over. Hang on, let's see, how much movement did I use?
20-ish.
And then that would be 35 just to get on the other side, if you're okay with that.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Slide into the ghost and hop over it. If actually, can you make a Constitution saving throw entering the ghost space?
Okay.
This thing does a lot.
14.
I love whoever made this.
Oh, I was so close.
15 is the save, so you won't take damage.
Cool.
Would have been 2d6 force damage.
Seeing the blade go through, I'm like, oh shit, and I like arc my back and throw myself over to like spin over and narrowly avoid Kire. I go like right between the ears.
Yeah, do like a combat roll off of her shoulders. Yeah. Alright, at the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Mycena. You are muted. Ichi. Muted.
Dang it! I'm sorry. I
You
didn't realize I was muted. Since the zombie is dead, am I still frightened?
No, actually, that's a good point. Zombie
Okay.
gone, nobody frightened. Those of you who passed are immune to it for 24 hours.
Cool.
Oh, nice. From
Um,
that creature or just from that effect in general?
that effect, it says specifically that effect.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. If you want to make a nature check real quick, just to or a wisdom check, just do a wisdom check.
Okay. Because I don't really know what's gonna hurt it. If it's
Dead gum. Yeah, it's that
Don't
you
really
think.
know what's gonna hurt it.
No, you think the spell took hold of the corpse in front of you.
oh shit! Damn. I hope it did.
My guess is that gentle repose prevents them from becoming undead, but if it's already undead, you're kind of SOL.
Something like that.
Well, God.
But Mycena believes the spell has taken effect. So,
Yo.
Oh shit!
So you must act as if you think it worked.
Oh no! Oh no!
that's why I still went through with the attack, even though, I saw Heavy go. Heavy's breath went through it.
Oop.
Oh no! And then I don't. Hold on. If I can take a minute to look at my spell. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I'm gonna die.
Listen, I put work in on this encounter. I'm proud of this one.
I actually was wondering if. Nope, never mind. I know in some games healing actually does damage to undead and ghosties, but it says here it has no effect on undead or constructs, so I'm gonna take that as a no.
It used to in AD&D.
Most interesting part of Amnon, it still affected him somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Huh.
Thinking of that. I was proud of you for thinking of that, because that's actually very smart.
Yo, I don't think I can do shit to this dude.
You can use Thorn Whip on the ghost that is surrounded by your friends. It is a melee spell attack with a range of 30 feet.
Or if you think that spell worked on this body in front of you, you could theorize that you could do it on the other body to make sure it doesn't get up.
Yep.
No, that would be another second level spell.
You think it took hold? It's up to you. You just believe that it took hold on this body.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, I
can-
agree with David,
What?
but I also don't think it's unreasonable to think, oh shit, my friends have that ghost right up in their face. Let me try to get it out of there.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna die. See, that also means I can't move my character from that body because I would assume I'm safe there.
You can
Then don't
move
move your
if you want.
character. If your
You can
character
do
wants to stay safe,
whatever-
keep your character safe.
You can do whatever you want.
Your character is your
you-
character. You don't necessarily have to do anything to protect us. You can do self-preservation if that's what your character would do. Now that might leave a bad taste in everyone else's mouth, but
You can wash it out.
exactly.
That's what McDonald's Sprite is for.
Besides, you just killed a dire displacer beast today. You're good. You're golden. You're on top of the world.
I guess I'll do Thorn Whip. I think that's the only thing that might even do anything at all. I don't.
Is that an attack roll or saving throw?
Oh, I have no idea, my dude. It says one action, instantaneous. Where do I see that?
On the description
If
of the
the
spell.
if attack hits, or here, how about
Oh,
I
it's an
just
attack
roll it?
roll then. Yeah, so it's an attack roll. So you hit because magic can touch it, and you did it at what? It's a cantrip, so it's 1d6 piercing.
Yes, 1d6 magical piercing.
Okay, so roll your d6.
Um,
You can click
Just-
in the chat, you can click on where it says Thorn Whip, and it should roll the d6 for you.
Like where you put the spell in when you rolled it. There you go. Okay. So now I need you to make another wisdom check to see if you can pull a ghost. Take the damage.
hey, where am I pulling this shit? By the way.
Pull
Towards
10 feet closer to you.
Ah, shit.
You better hope for a low roll.
I don't want. I didn't want that. I just wanted to hit it. Okay.
Okay, then here we'll do it this way. Your
No, it's
wisdom check. Your wisdom check. If you roll high enough, you'll be able to control whether or not you pull it.
I don't. No, it's okay. Just keep it the way it is, as it should be.
Then you pull it. We'll do
Goodbye.
-3.
Does the
Goes right into the body.
ghost supposed to be the one who makes the DC?
Oh, this was her controlling the spell. Whether or not she was strong enough in magic to be able to pull a ghost with the spell.
Oh, did I not click the right thing? I clicked the saving throw thing.
It's just -2, so it'd be
That's
an 18.
18. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Gun is hovering over the body of this person here, and now it is this one.
Fuck.
And you watch as the ghost down into the body and as the body stands up. The spell would have worked. As it states, it stops it from becoming undead. However, it does not stop it from being puppeted.
Fair.
With a high enough check on that gentle repose, you would have stopped them from being able to take over the body.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
That's what you think now, as it gets up. It's
Oh.
that gentle repose would have worked if I did it a little bit harder, if it worked
Gotcha.
a little bit better. But this is a puppeteering act. This is not actual undeath on these beings' parts.
Gotcha.
But it stands up nonetheless, and it is going to attack you.
Do I get any kind of reaction, or how does this work out?
This is like immediately after you pull with the thorn whip. The ghost just dives into the body and then stands up and attacks you as it's standing up.
Oh god, goodbye. Okay, let's go.
11.
Hmm?
Does an 11 hit?
I don't know.
What's your
Sorry.
AC on your character sheet? Next to your health, it'll say AC, armor class.
It says 16.
It misses. So as it gets to stand up and swipe at you, you duck back just enough to avoid the claws.
You raise your shield just in time.
Oh boy. Does my character get frightened again because it's the same
It did
thing?
not. It did not do the ability yet, and I'm not going to let it do the ability on this first turn for it.
Gotcha.
It will take us to Moon. You are no longer frightened.
Woo. Okay. So, Mind Sliver on this boy.
Mhm.
Needed intelligence save of. Good grief! It's not telling spell.
Roll a 2 anyway, so.
Okay, there we go. Oh,
Takes
you rolled a 2?
Yeah, so it plus
Okay.
3, so 5, so it takes a D6 psychic.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 psychic.
Alright.
And then the next save you make, subtract the D4.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Maintain info.
Oh, this is why I had quicken spells than the other one. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Can't do that.
You can quicken cast now.
I don't have quicken spell, that's the thing.
Okay.
I did on the other iteration. And why did I have?
So
And
you
subtle and something else.
Well, I had distant and quickened, but now I have distant and subtle. Oh no.
Couldn't you take another one as you level up?
sounds really nice and will be imperative on one of my other
Wait,
characters.
I can change it as I can't I?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, then we're getting rid of distant because I don't need that at the moment.
Like I said, up until like level 7 or 8, I'm gonna keep helping y'all on y'all's character stuff. But past that, I'm gonna expect y'all to know y'all's characters.
Oh wait, at 3rd level you gain the ability to. It doesn't say change anything about changing them.
Well, they've been adding so many different things. As like, hey, when you level up in Warlock, change an invocation. When you level up in Fighter, change a fighting style. I'll allow you to change it.
If not on a level up, it's on an ASI, and we just hit level 4.
Okay.
So either way, then yeah, go ahead.
Wicked. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that and then quicken spell. Where is it? Just copy and paste this real quick. Oh. And I'm going to quicken spell a. What? Tosh's Mind Whip.
Okay.
Another one at this.
You're gonna move to avoid allies.
It's psychically, so it's just a creature I see, so I don't need it.
Okay, so because you did it last time, you had made a line. So
No, I don't.
Okay, so
Is there anything with that be like cover?
That it's behind.
No, that's not for magic. No, because it's a point he can still see. So
Yeah.
Plus,
it's a save, not an attack.
Yeah, the cover involves either AC or Dex saves.
And
But
this
this is
is an
neither.
int.
I need an intelligence save of 13
With a minus D4
with a minus D4. Yeah.
plus 3, so it's still 4.
Okay. So. Oh, that was atrocious.
Yikes. 2 ones.
That was absolutely. All right, I guess that's what I get for rolling an max damage on the first one.
Huh. You gonna move? You gonna stay?
And I'm gonna stay where I am. But again,
Sure.
this thing can't take reactions, and it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or action. Only one of the three.
We're gonna get to top round of combat. We're gonna take a break. So next is Kieran.
Cool. Still raging, still got the tail, big spiny pokey thing. We're gonna swing down here, we're gonna reckless attack again. Yeah.
Do the thing. +2, 26 for 14 to 7 damage.
And
Nice.
now we can bonus action with the hilt.
Does the hilt attack have reach?
It doesn't say actually.
Then I'll
Yeah.
continue to go with the weapons property.
It
So
uses
yeah.
the weapons properties. It's
So yeah.
yeah, it's so
Okay.
stupid.
So attack again with your rage bonus
For a 13 to hit.
for a 15 with the flanking. So because 13 would miss, 15 hits. So
Right.
flanking gets you the hit. So it'd be 7 down to 3 more damage.
Wait, I had a 15 earlier, and you said that missed. Oh no, with in the puppet body. Never mind, my bad.
Yeah, the body's AC is 14. The ghost doesn't matter unless you have magic.
Ghost is higher.
I know it doesn't do much, but I snarl at it.
Yeah. You can make an intimidation check. Actually, go ahead.
So, you said a
Are you giving-
magic would affect the ghost. Does that mean that it would have taken my booming blade damage? Because I'm booming bladed through the body.
Even if the booming blade would have hit, once again, it had to be voluntary movement. That was a thorn whip to move it.
Right. It wasn't voluntary. It was thorn whipped. I forgot about that. My bad.
You're fine, homie. I'm just got a rules lawyer you because you do it to me.
No, that's fair. Like if I had remembered that, I wouldn't have said that.
22. You don't think it's going to attack you?
Aw, you just gave him a daunting roar for free. My whole class feature.
Okay, well then maybe you've pissed it off enough to attack you. I'll find out. If
Did hit it
lives long
twice,
enough.
and I just, it's doing blood curdling screams. I'm doing blood curdling screams. I think mine's better than its Czar.
Adorable rabbit blood curdling. Alright.
I mean,
Oxus.
you've seen Monty Python.
Yes. Oxus, before you even get a chance to attack, we gonna go. We are going to see if it did the thing. Did not recharge, but it is gonna chomp. Heavy attacks. +4 to hit.
He attacks.
+4 for flanking. 22. 26 to hit. Do 1d10 +2 +1d4 of cold. So 4 down to 2 piercing, and then a d4 of cold.
I mean,
Down
the
to
bite
1.
attack is non-magical.
Yes, that's why I halved it. Because it's a d10 +2. 2 + 2 is 4 down to 2 again. And then the cold also gets half down to 1, so it's 3 damage from Heavy. Now, Oxus can move.
Smash.
+8. Holy crap. This flanking is much better than advantage, don't you think?
20.
Once
what
we
was that?
learn it.
22.
Just don't get surrounded. Yeah, 22 will hit. 8. So down to 4.
4 damage.
Actually,
Next. Yeah.
oh, it's 8 damage because of the ironwood.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't do that for that reason. I just did it because Oxus wanted to use that after he was scared.
homie, you fine. The ironwood worked. We're back at hop around for Mihongo. We are going to take a quick break to go to the restroom, hydrate, do the things we need to do, and we'll be right back. No, I know you've got to leave in like 50 minutes, so we're going to do our
No,
best.
it's now. It's my time.
Oh.
I'm an hour ahead. So
Oh,
I do gotta head out, folks.
okay, then I think we might actually pause and hold here till next we play. So also, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to play next week, as a few of our members have final for college. So we're going to be holding on to this mid-combat for 2 weeks.
Damn. Okay.
Sorry,
More
y'all.
knowledge.
You're good.
Different
Knowledge is
times,
more
different
knowledge.
time zones.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
completely forgot about the time zone. My bad, dude.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right.
Man, I had a
We'll
really cool
know.
move planned.
Better
Write it down so you don't forget.
Yep.
Well, thank you all for joining us. I know it was a rather short session, but life is life, and we play D&D when we get the chance to. So we'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
You all have a good one. Goodbye for now.
Get the fuck out of my stream.
Adios, amigos.
Bye.
David, that's so mean.